Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Shiny's Guides. I just want to clear up that this is not actually a guide but more of an introduction to this series and our YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is going to be run by me, Shiny, and my friend Ollie, who goes by the Runescape username NW_diinkiee. It's basically going to be, well, we're going to ask you what you want to see on this channel, but obviously we're going to be doing guides on quests, money making, skilling, and eventually we're going to start going PKing. Like, the reason we've made this channel and the reason we've made new accounts on RuneScape is because of the fighting system. We both quit probably about 6-7 months ago before the EOC, and we've come back and we don't really understand it. So instead of just going fighting to get the hang of it on our mains, we thought it'd be a good idea to make new accounts and start doing all the quests again and really get a hang of it before we start PKing again, because I haven't got a clue what I'm doing on there now. I went into the wilderness on my main the other day and it took me about half an hour to prepare to go. Got all the stuff together, got into the wild, and it took me about 15 seconds to die, so that's where the idea came from. I must admit I'm quite excited to start doing the guides on the quests, because I hope to make it as simple for you guys as I can, because there's nothing worse than when you're trying to do a quest and everything's over explained, meaning that you can't really understand what you're doing without having to read paragraphs and paragraphs of writing. So I'm looking forward to that. When it comes to the money making guides, like, I'm not sure how to make money on RuneScape anymore, as things have changed a lot in the last few months. So as I learn how to make the money, I will then pass the knowledge on to you guys, and hopefully we should make quite a bit. Okay, so right, you can see in the background that I am fighting minotaurs for experience. They're not the best experience, but as I'm training mage, it is important to try and make a profit. So during trading with minotaurs, I'm making profit on tin and copper ore, pure essence, and various different rune drops. Everything they drop is stackable, so you can stay there for as long as you want and just keep building up, and eventually you're going to make quite a substantial profit. Also, about a stronghold of security, if you go to the bottom floor and choose some of the boots, the fighter boots or the colourful boots, on your way down there, from the end of each floor, you get a cash reward. So by the end of it, you should have 20k cash, which is a great way to set yourself off on your RuneScape account. Getting to the last floor of the Stronghold security is a lot easier than it used to be, as the barriers used to ask you questions on security about why is it important to make a password, should your password be your date of birth, and all that kind of boring stuff, but now they don't ask you any questions at all from what I've seen. And the monsters inside the Stronghold security are no longer aggressive, so as you can see, I went with a load of meat pies thinking I was going to get attacked by everything, and I didn't even use any. That's why I decided to stay there and kill some minotaurs. Another thing which I've realised about mage, it no longer requires the expensive runes to cast spells such as chaos runes, death runes or blood runes. All you need is the magic level and the elementals, which reduces the price of magic training drastically, which I personally think is awesome, because on my main account I've got 95 mage and that costs so much money before the EOC. Like, literally you would spend millions on deaths, waters, everything, just so you could, like, power train, if you will. But now you don't even need that. All you need is the mage level, your air runes, and your choice of, like, fire, water and stuff like that. So this video did turn into sort of a guide, but obviously the guides that we are going to be making are going to be a lot more in depth and tell you why you should do things and why you shouldn't do things. So hopefully if you hit that subscribe button, we'll get some more videos out to you helping you along the way. Also, feel free to join our friends chat, which will be my chat, which is NW_Shiny with 2 eyes. If you can come in there, ask us any questions you like, or just have a general chat, we'll just start a little community going and see how that works out. You can also feel free to inbox us on YouTube or private messages on the game for any questions, any suggestions on what you want to see on this channel. And yeah, basically just, we're easy to talk to, we're always willing to help, so ask us anything you like. Thinking about it, that is a massive thing for us. We need to know what you want to see on this channel. If you want to see, like, videos with writing on and music, or you'd rather have us doing a commentary or live commentary or voiceovers, anything like that. All we want to do is, like, get more views and hopefully entertain you guys in a way. So yeah, please let us know. Thanks for watching. I've been Shiny, and
You call yourself a